up? Go. All right, let me finish setting this up. All right. Oh, bootleg setup, but it's gonna work. What we got going? So I'm gonna try my best to limit my opinions because every time I go live, I start speaking my mind, and the video gets flagged, or somebody starts hating and they start complaining. I can't just speak my truth without it upsetting somebody's weak ass snowflake feelings. But yet we're left to live in a world to where you can't criticize is not real and fucking this goofy ass administration. So I'm just not about to talk. But if you see the title of the field of this video, Medicine Man in Training. So what that means for me and mine is that I am under tutelage of the spirit and those who harbor healing properties to learn roots, plants, the periodic table, to learn as much as I possibly can about everything in existence so that I may better serve the collective people of this great planet. And I have to be honest with you, the more I learn about Native people and their customs and their way of life, not only here in the Americas, but across the globe, the global hemisphere, to know that, like, for example, the Amazon rainforest, they started clearing some of the jungle and they found massive plots of structural land developments that had running water systems, plumbing, everything, trash disposal. They had everything 150,000 years ago. And then you look to the Americas, and especially around the Memphis area in the Midwest, you got all these big rolling hills on plains, and it's covered in earth. But they did a seismic mapping, geologist mapping of the layers of dirt and satellite imagery and whatnot, and they stumbled upon these architectural structures that resemble like how the temples were built in the Amazon, where they have a irrigation system, they have a natural farming system that replenishes not only the people but the environment. They have specific plants in specific locations that feed the earth, environment, nature, and the people. Do you know how magical that is to have certain plants next to certain vegetables that attract certain species that take away its natural um, opposition? So if you have a plant that attracts, a certain bug, say like a caterpillar eats all the leaves or something, you have a specific plant that gives off a certain pheromone that wards off caterpillars so they don't even want to come to that area. That's how genius this level of knowledge and wisdom rests with my people. And yet they're called savages and unevolved and unlearned, and they don't have, they lack a god and a source, and they don't know. And nobody has been able to repeat these ancient ways of life. Not until now, because I'm studying all of it. I want to know all of it. Because if you can set up your community to where everybody has a plush garden that they're growing some form of fruit, vegetable, crop, hemp, that's going to go to the collective to be distributed amongst everybody, shared, bartered, or traded, so that everybody has and nobody goes without. I think that's the foundation of a civil and just society. So all this other bullshit, law and order, paying penalties for running a stop sign, all type of goofy crimes that have no victim. You telling me I crossed the street faster than I was supposed to, and that I have to pay money to people I don't even know, or else they're going to take my vehicle and my right to drive, my driver's license, and if I don't pay that, I'm going to have a warrant, and then if I don't pay that, I'm going to go to jail because I hurt a stop sign? Bro, none of this shit makes sense. It's all goofballs on steroids. True narcissists with too much power, too much authority, nobody to check them and tell them you can't do that, because they've been running around the globe just doing what they want to whoever they want, and nobody checked them. Well, guess what I am? The warning before the storm, the calm before the tornado. Literally the eye of the storm. And what's so crucial is that this world has set up and orchestrated so many attacks against me that all I have is storm all around my life. But in the center of it is where I am, in total peace and harmony, protected by the spirit, my ancestors, my demons, entities, known and unknown, conscious and unconscious, seeable and unseeable. There is so much happening around me, and I'm at total peace, and I have harmony. And I know my haters can't figure out why or how I keep winning, or no matter what they do, no matter what they plan, no matter how much money, time, energy, resources, people they recruit to be in their group of haters, it can't stop me. It won't stop me. It's just propelling me. You're just putting energizer batteries in my back. I'm already going and going and going. Y'all just gonna prolong your suffering. And it's really goofy because like God will allow you to dig your own grave. Thinking you're digging it for somebody else, he will allow you. The book says, although weapons are formed against me. So that means that in this world, in this reality, there are going to be people who orchestrate weapons against you. It's going to be crooked judges, crooked lawyers, crooked cops, crooked librarians, nurses, doctors, any profession. There's a crooked motherfucker in that. So it would behoove you